to Soul Blazing. I'm Lisa Haisha. Today my guest is a 3-time Grammy nominee and actress Maria Conchita Alonso.
You said it perfect.
I love saying your name, Maria Conchita Alonso.
It's like a musical thing.
Yes, of course you're an actress. Of course you sing. Yeah. How are you,
Hi,
Maria?
Lisa. I'm so glad I'm here with you.
Me
yeah.
too.
Yes.
Tell me a little bit about your journey. You are from Venezuela, and it is so hard to make in the United States, and you are a groundbreaking actress and singer. You really paved the way for so many other Latinos to come here.
Yeah, well, you know, I was born in Cuba, and we left Cuba because of communism to Venezuela. I was a baby, and I'm really Venezuelan. That's what I feel, you know. And I came here about 30 plus years ago. People forget that you know, when I came, mostly what Latinos did was, you know, they were maids or drug lords, whores, all these things. And my first big break was with Robin Williams in Moscow on the Hudson, and I played an Italian. So that kind of changed a little bit things around, you know. All of a sudden here I am playing an Italian that had nothing to do with what I just mentioned, you know.
How did you get the part?
I got the part because I moved here. I didn't know anybody. Back then, there were direct flights from Los Angeles to Venezuela. So I had friends that would come for the weekend, you know? And one of those friends was going out with Britt Eklund back then. So I was introduced to this manager by Britt's, you know, and that manager introduced me to an agent. So I used to go to all these parties, and there used to be the Hollywood Reporter, George Christie, had the last page, a column of all the, you know, the parties in town. And I went to, and in one of those parties, my picture was there, and the assistant to the casting director of Paul Mazursky saw my picture, and she goes, "This girl looks like what you guys are looking for." So they went to SAG to see if I was an actress. They saw that I was an actress, and they got a hold of me, and I auditioned for Paul, and it was very funny because he kept, I hired a coach to speak Italian, you know, to speak with an Italian accent. And I couldn't finish my lines because Paul, who rest in peace, he's having a great time with Robin up there. He kept laughing and laughing and laughing, and I'm like, am I that funny? You know, I had no idea. And then he brought Robin the next day. And then I had to wait like about a month and a half. I think it was between Ornella Muti and myself. Then we did, I mean, it was a process, like it was like a nightmare. But then I got it. And that was my opening door to this town and to the world as an actress in the English-speaking world.
Oh, that's amazing. I mean, that's fantastic. Yeah. Good job. So then how did you get into music?
Music, I mean, when I
because you started off acting, right?
Well, I started off in beauty pageants. Okay. I won Miss Teenager of the World, and Miss Teenager of Venezuela, then Miss Teenager of the World in Portugal, and then I went back home and I became a very big model. And you know, I played guitar and cuatro, little instrument from Venezuela. I did ballet, jazz. I took voice lessons, everything, and piano, which I'm horrible, terrible. I'm terrible. I couldn't even say I played, no, horrible. And then I became, then I went to the Miss Venezuela pageant, and I was Miss Venezuela for the Miss World pageant. I gained weight. I've always had an issue with food. I've always been up and down, up and down. I've been through anorexia. I've been through bulimia. I've been very outspoken about it because it helps when there's a lot of girls that they're scared to talk about those issues. And they shouldn't be scared because that doesn't make you less that if you have, you know, bulimia or anorexia, you know? And girls that don't speak out, they die. A lot of them die from it. So I don't have an issue talking, as you know. I talk about everything.
Right. I want to get there too.
Yeah. So I went very open. You know, I went to The View, I went to People magazine in English and Spanish to help these girls. So at the same time, I was singing at the Miss Oh, not that I gained weight in the Miss World. I was the second favorite, and I became 7th runner-up because I had to buy a new dress for the night, for the the gala, the pageant night. I had to buy a new swimming suit because I had gained weight. I was so nervous. I was eating everything, and but it doesn't matter. It wasn't meant to be for me. I started singing. I was singing, the cocktails that in Venezuela for the candidates of the Miss Venezuela. I was with my guitar. At the pageant, also in Miss Teenager and in Miss World, I took my guitar also. So really, the reason why I won the pageants that I have won, it's not because I was the prettiest one. It was because I was the one who had the best personality.
Most interesting.
And
yes.
and that's what my mother always said. She always said, there's always going to be prettier girls, younger, skinnier, or older, uglier, fatter, whatever, But no one can be better than you with personality. So each of us magic. No one can beat your personality. And I always liked my friends. I always liked to have girlfriends. I never had an issue with beautiful women. In fact, I like all my friends to be beautiful, because what I hold on to is my heart, my laughter, my mind. It helps also to be cute,
Yeah, of course.